Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Law Splaining the Interwebs. I am your host, Nick Rekieta of Rekieta Law, small law firm in central Minnesota, whose doors are still open and will remain open through Corona Chan. Rip other law firms who are not similarly situated. Oh my goodness. Oh. Whew. I tell you guys what. I engaged in my weakness right before this. I was sitting on a couch and I made the mistake. I opened a book. And I don't know if you know this about narcolepsy, or at least my narcolepsy. If I just crack open a book the slightest amount, I instantly fall asleep. So I apologize. Still waking up. I mean, I was just lights out immediately lights out. And now Lady Raggeds is there and like, Nick, what? You're asleep. I know. Yeah, well, get up. You got a show. Oh, it's that time, isn't it? So I'm here. Oh, I don't need coffee. I don't like coffee. Can't do it. Cannot drink coffee. Not a fan. So tonight, whoa, we have Ronversations, which will continue from where they left off last time. You're gonna see a lot of 17-0 squawk today. That's because Ron is losing the script. He doesn't know what to do. And this 17-0 thing is just that's how these guys are answering anything. And by these guys, I mean Ron, I mean people who are opposed to Vic, Law Twitter, and the like. That's all they've got. They can't say the defendants look good. They can't say they actually can't really say that Vic looks that bad. That's the really problematic part of this for them, is that when Vic goes to conventions, he has huge lines. Monica and Jamie go to conventions. They have, do they even have lines? I don't know. They have huge sandwiches or whatever. But that they're just running on some fumes of enthusiasm. And in a way, I have a feeling Monica and Jamie were breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief that Corona Chan hit and shut down conventions. Because, sure, they probably make their minimums or whatever, but every single convention they go to, the lines that pop out from them, embarrassingly small. And that has got to be weighing on them. I won't even make the jokes, but that's not all that's going on in the world. I did a short video earlier today talking about how Corona Chan is impacting law firms across the country. Doesn't matter. Good law firms, bad law firms. It doesn't matter, man. Lawyers are excessive. We're expensive. We are an expensive solution to problems that a lot of times can be dealt with in other ways. So you're going to see a lot of law firms shutting down, cutting back, closing temporarily, refocusing practices, all sorts of things will be happening. Rekieta Law will remain as it is, in which I will maintain my very limited amount of files, always being annoyed that I actually take cases because I'm bad at saying no. But that'll be that. I don't have any reason to change my practice, and the cases that I currently have, I wasn't planning on taking new cases until something else drops off the docket anyway. Not a big deal for me. I also happen to have an alternative source of income and entertainment, which is here on YouTube, and this is the content and this is the work that I prefer to do anyway. It's much more fun to hang out with you guys, to talk about things that are interesting, etc., etc., etc. So, that being said, cheers to you. Thank you for making that possible. And I will do my best to always provide stuff that you want to see. And, you know, and that's our symbiosis, right? Right there. There is a certain, there's a certain attorney out there who is not so lucky. Not so lucky. That, I think you guys may know him. He's bald. His neck has a vestigial twin coming out the back of it. His name is T. Greg, and it's really a shame, but it looks like he might have problems, real financial. I mean, we know he had financial problems, but real financial problems going on. That means that he'll have to shut down. Let me see. What was I going to bring up? Oh, yeah. Here we go. This is another sad for the day. We got to go ahead and I got to be the bearer of bad news, guys. I know many of you were looking to get in on this GoFundMe before it shut down, but you can't. You can't, man. As you can see, this team fundraiser by social media powerhouse, wonder couple, T. Greg and Jay Woolman, with all of the might of their social media power campaigns, were able to raise $10,565. You can't see it here. The goal was $75,000. Was to be raised. They just didn't quite make it, and now they have shut down gifts after having a lull in donations for 12 straight days, and then 22 days, I guess it would have been 10 days prior to that, having their last donation, drag itself across the finish line. I do want to say they just didn't make it. And it's really too bad. I don't know if they have any updates. Remember, T. Greg always provides the receipts, except there isn't any receipt here at all. There's no updates or anything. Just shut down completely. I don't know. I heard someone say that T. Greg had mentioned that the Randazza legal group had billed him $20,000 for the case so far. I don't know if that's true. I've just heard someone say that. I didn't read it for myself. Blocked by half these people anyway. Who knows? Rough day in them streets. I have a strong suspicion of how this all worked out, and the fact that plan went down in absolute flames is nothing but comedy to me. Because everything is so easy. It's all so easy. Social media, fundraising, everything is so easy when someone else is doing it. But I guess it's not that easy. But can you imagine So like Jay Woolman, I mean, he's been an idiot in regards to me, and because this is my regret in life. Okay? I've been talking to a lot of people on Twitter about what I regret and about the bad decisions that I've made. What I regret in life is that due to me being me, Jay Woolman got in the proverbial bed, hopefully only proverbial, although I don't know how T. Greg's going to pay off them debts, with Greg Doucette. So he's like, oh, I don't like Nick Rekieta, and T. Greg doesn't like Nick Rekieta. T. Greg must be good. Sure. All right. You don't have to like me, but don't make bad decisions about other people because you don't like me. That's a bad plan. And I have a feeling that that there was a very enthusiastic communication between T. Greg and Jay Woolman. They're like, yeah, we're good. We're cool Twitter lawyers. We're awesome. We're good dudes. We can raise some money to fight the Nazi KKK Sons of Confederate Veterans. We can do it. We can do that. We're gonna win. We'll probably raise like at least $50,000 or something. We can take them. We'll do that and we'll put it to them. Sure, buddy. That well, now we see, right? Now we see how it worked out. As for T. Greg, he's got to have a particular regret right now, especially since his brand, his law firm brand, is in the dirt. He probably, and if he doesn't regret this, legitimately, if he does not regret this, he is the stupidest fatso on the planet. Okay? Early on, oh God, when all this stuff happened and T. Greg came out and started talking nonsense about the case and all of that stuff, I very politely direct messaged him and invited him to come on the show and talk to me and Ty. Talk to me, talk to Ty, tell us his complaints. We could have an actual discussion about it. This is before all of the insults and stuff and before any of that. And people don't usually realize this. I'm polite well before I'm an asshole. I am polite well before I'm an asshole. And you can actually find, I believe I showed that direct message on a stream before. I sent it to him. I sent one to Akiva Cohen, the first two to talk about this stuff. I sent those messages out. Unfortunately, they decided to, well, I don't know who did, but the royal they, decided to, destroy my Twitter account, so I can't show them anymore. But I sent out polite messages asking them to come on and talk about it. And if T. Greg Doucette does not regret that, he is the biggest idiot on the planet. Because he's talked several times about starting up a show, doing things. He could have launched a channel. He could have gotten exposed to a lot of people. I mean, he might run around exposing himself. I don't know. But he could have exposed himself to more people through this show. And he basically said publicly, no, my Twitter gets more impressions than he gets views. Obviously misunderstanding how impressions actually works in the social media space because he's a lawyer, not an expert on marketing or media. But anyway, he turned it down, turned into a complete, into a tea bag. And now, good luck. Good luck. He could have had a nice boost. Could have made some different life choices, and maybe he wouldn't be shutting down his law office right now. But I don't know. I don't know if that would have been good for him or not, but it would have been a different decision he could have made for some alternative sort of strategies. Probably, I mean, it definitely would have helped out his fundraising plans. But nah, nope. What do I know? Anyway, that's some things just work out well. One thing I haven't done for a while is pull up Vic's GoFundMe. And I want to do that now, mainly because I brought up T. Greg's. We got to bring this one up. This is Vic's GoFundMe. I make more than T. Greg. Thank you for that lovely donation. Here it is. We're at $276,868. Look, I'm not pushing this thing hard during the coronavirus, but I will say that you know, law offices are going to feel the pinch. And there isn't a single law office in the country that is not going to feel the pinch of this. And Vic does have a law office working very hard for him. That's all I'm going to say about it. I may bring it up if Ron brings it up in the conversation. I don't remember, but we are at $276,868. Again, you guys have been absolutely amazing in the fundraising for Vic, and I can't thank you guys enough. Here it is. I just need to remember to bring it up every now and then. And we will be doing, I'm looking into a raffle for those knives. That's on the menu right now. Although in some cases, shipping is a little bit difficult for some people because of various shutdowns and stuff. So, Archangel of Life says, if they refund it, I'll double it as always. Hey, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. But yeah, we're going to raffle the knives. I think I've settled on a $20 raffle ticket. And of course, you can buy multiple tickets for the knives. And we'll probably do one raffle and then draw 3 winners for the 3 different knives. So that'll allow people to have a lower cost of entry to do it rather than, and I think it'll increase, because remember, the goal of selling those knives is to raise as much money for the GoFundMe as possible. That's the goal. So I think the raffle is the better option than selling each knife, which these are handmade knives, lots of material and time and love went into them. And, you know, they should fetch a pretty decent bounty on their own. But even if you get a couple $100 for one of the knives, you know, selling raffle tickets should, in theory, raise more money for that. So, but here is the GoFundMe again, as is my duty. Notice we do not have 10-day lags in donations, and that's entirely you guys. That is you guys doing it. That's not even me pushing it anymore. That is just your guys' effort and support for Vic is inspirational. So thank you for that. Okay. The one thing that we probably won't see, unfortunately, are how many other law Twitter lawyers are going out of work from this. And the reason we probably won't see it is many of them don't practice at all. No, again, nothing wrong with that, but there's some interesting cautious non-representation of their working statuses when they're on the law Twitter world. And so we probably won't see too many updates, but if I find any, I mean, my heart will go out to them, and all of the thoughts and prayers I can muster will be raised. Goodness gracious, I'm going to drink this entire tea in like the first 20 minutes here. Oh my gosh. But, all right, let's start with super chats that are pending, and then let's get into these Ronversations. I have it left exactly where we left off, and we will go into it. The Agrolith says, I've caught up to you. It's my 38th. Oh, happy birthday, buddy. I don't know if you guys know this, but the Agrolith, he's a guy who does a lot, if not all, of the timestamping on the live streams. Absolutely fantastic. No one asks him to do it. The main thanks he gets is I pin the tweets and pin the posts, and I'm very, very grateful whenever I see them. Really, really doing a fantastic service for people, and I appreciate the heck out of it. I'll be at work tomorrow as I work for a small town ISP. Have a drink for me, man, while I'm doing the boomer stamps. Stay safe in Minnesota while my a-hole is puckering up in Pennsylvania. Well, buddy, good luck to you. I'm glad that you are still working. A lot of people would really like to be in that boat. I was reading article after article after article of restaurants shutting down, of the restaurant industry in trouble, small businesses shutting down. Do you know that I believe it was on Friday, Congress passed a bill which basically says that if you're a small business owner and one of your employees needs to take sick leave, you must give them paid 2 weeks. And if they have a kid and they're taking sick leave for the kid, you must give them paid leave for 10 weeks at 2/3 of their normal income. You want to absolutely demolish small businesses, you do that. You do that. They can't afford it. No one can afford that stuff. So if it hasn't hit yet, look, that bill will go into effect in like 14 days or something like that, because the bill has to see if it's got coronavirus first. It's going to take a little bit. In the next couple weeks, a lot of people are probably going to get fired. You guys might be fired. I know a lot of you guys already work in either work from home or some sort of essential sort of business, or you are lots of guys out there are truckers and stuff like that. And I legitimately hope all of you do get to maintain your employment through all of this. Our government has no idea how to deal with this stuff, and their solutions are as devastating to people as this virus. And that's the scary thing. So I'm hoping you guys are all good. I'm hoping you guys are all good out there, but know that a lot of your friends, family, and neighbors may not be all good. And so this is a time where we get to come together and help people out in our communities. And yeah, they're only about 80 total people that I will laugh at for losing their jobs during coronavirus, because I'm like a dwarf in Total War Warhammer, and I've got a grudge book. And I'm not afraid to take down a grudgeon. But yeah, so good luck, the Agrolith. Hopefully, happy birthday, buddy. Here's some Gretzky whiskey. Cheers to your birthday. And hopefully everything works out for you, pal. The Nethril King says, hey, Nick, just a friendly reminder that we all absolutely adore you destroying this idiot with facts and logic. Also, if possible, let's see if you can get on EFAP. Feel like you could get along great with Mahler and Rags. I'd love to get go on an EFAP show. I don't know when they record. I don't know how to contact them or anything, but I'm up for it. Oh, speaking of which, This has nothing to do with EFAP. I'm shooting for a Wednesday night Corona and chill anime stream, a weeb stream, where I'll bring on some anime experts. That's just random weebs. And we'll talk about what people are watching, like what people's Corona playlists are, their quarantine playlists, what are they watching, get some suggestions. A very fun, lighthearted discussion just to hang out. I got to see who all I can get on that show. But yeah, it's just going to be fun hangout time and talking anime and other activities that people are engaging in. So that's looking like Wednesday, and I'm working on some other guests and stuff for this week. So again, and people have asked me a lot, when's Drexel on next? And I'm hoping I will have Drexel on at least one day this week as well. But I can't promise that with how Corona is going. That's the goal, though. That's the goal. And I'm going to try to put together another big brain panel as soon as we can. What mask was that, Felipe? All right. William Amiot says, Trump declared my job U.S. Postal Service essential. We've been told that we cannot call in sick. Is this legal? Or are we into some special circumstances? Turning in after a 13-hour day. Keep it up. Love listening while I drive. Hey, buddy. I don't know. I don't know how you could not call in sick. I don't know exactly what that means, but yeah. Good luck with that. I legitimately have no idea. Federal employment rules in an emergency, you may not be able to call in sick. That's a weird one. The Bibble D&D stream you're doing, the same one Jim will be on? I believe so, which would be Sunday. Oh, gosh. My ear's itching. Someone... Oh, I had cat fur back there. What the heck? Pajori says, you should respond to 17-0 with the current GoFundMe total. That's a good suggestion. I'll have to keep that in mind. All right, and Felipe Mouve says, wait a second. You, the evil incarnated, crowdfunded 27 times more money than these two angels? Hashtag crime pays. Yes, me. I did manage to crowdfund more than it, but I take no credit on the crowdfunding. I really don't. I just gave people a place to send the support they already wanted to give to Vic. I take no credit for it. It wasn't, I could have given some pointers maybe to T. Greg and the like, on what they were doing wrong, but I couldn't guarantee that they would do it right. I could actually pretty specifically guarantee that they wouldn't do it right, but you know, that's the way it goes. Genghis Khan, I believe he has, but I'm not positive on that. Okay, let's should we start this thing? We're 30 minutes in. I think it's safe time to start. My oh, don't worry about my voice. It's just it's from earlier today. Don't worry about it. We're all good. Healthy. Also, someone did point out that I was supposed to upload a video to my alternate channel over the weekend, and that's mostly true. I said I would try to get one recorded. I didn't say anything about uploading it, but I did intend to upload it. So I'm trying to lawyer my way out of that. But I was supposed to have Lady Rackets' help in uploading or in recording the video, the first one, and getting it right. And we just didn't get around to it yesterday, which so that's on me, but it is still coming. If you pop over there, you'll notice that there is some channel art going up. We've got a banner, and I believe there's a new or a logo up there, although maybe not. If there's not a new logo, one is made and I just need to go ahead and add it. So so it is basically ready to go. So it'll be on soon. Greer stream when? Really soon. As soon as I can, Sriracha is on my short list of people to contact this week for the Greer stream specifically. So hopefully this week, but I don't know. Yeah. I assume nobody else is doing anything during Corona-chan, so hopefully she'll have time. But I don't know anything about it. Okay. Here we are. Here we are. So back to where we left off. Back to where we left off. We've got... I'm going to just reread this screen. I don't remember if we read all of this, but it won't hurt to reread it. Here's where we left off last time. How did the "we will be in touch" go? Wink face 17-0. Squawk. The fact that you think your "or" answer was even mildly clever is indicative of just how uncharismatic and dull you are. That "or" answer was a critical point that he referenced just up above in review. I'll go with "or." That was in the at his deposition. There's a moment where Ty asks Ron a question. Was it this or this? He's, can I go with "or"? Ty says, no. Objection non-responsive, right? Like that's not an answer that's acceptable. And Ron thought it was funny or clever. This is the absolute embarrassment that is Ron Toye's ability to communicate with people. He doesn't get it. Now, I have jokingly said on the last show, and you guys are so funny. You guys are great. And I love you all for this. I jokingly said on the last show, or half jokingly, half serious, said I think Ron is on the spectrum somewhere because he doesn't understand social interactions and stuff like that. And I got so many different emails and messages about people's opinions on Ron's level of autism. And every one of them is funny. But you guys said some really, really smart and informative things about it. And I think the consensus is Ron doesn't have, at least according to this stuff, a particular type of autism. There may be some other issues going on there. But I think, frankly, he's just an idiot is the answer. And so, but thank you for all of those. Yeah, every one of those messages warms my heart. Really, it does. So thanks. So I said, sure, buddy, put your money where your mouth is and have your crack legal team argue for the inclusion of those affidavits. Remember, he said the affidavits, the fraudulent affidavits, help them more than they would help Vic. So I said, have your legal team argue for the inclusion of those affidavits. They will only help, right? Do it, pussy. Do it. Do it. We'll see. Yeah, I'm sure that legal strategy will pan out really well. Crom Iron Skull says, hey, Nick, on my way home from Fort Worth to Houston. Oh, man, you're going from one lockdown to another. Good luck, buddy. Actually, Fort Worth isn't fully locked down yet, but close. Stay safe. Avoid the popo. Make sure your travel's essential. Citizen, present papers, citizen. Glad to catch the stream. Thanks for making the drive bearable. That is a kind of annoying drive. I work with Sprint, which is considered essential. Glad to still be working. Hope everyone stays healthy. Hey, buddy, you guys who are working through all this are keeping the country running, and that is essential. And there's a lot more. It's what I hate about this. There are a lot of essential people that don't get to work right now. And lawyers are not essential. Make no mistake. The only lawyers who are essential right now are the few criminal defense lawyers who are working with the few people who need to have their rights dealt with right away. Everybody else, chaff. We're all just chaff. Okay, so back to Ron. question Ty kept asking is indicative of why Vic should sue you for the horrible referral. I don't know what question he's talking about. So in the affidavits, you know, the fraudulent ones that state Vic used his position for sex, Chuck Huber, had accusations dating back years, not actually what they said, or the one that put Monica in the room. Look, Ron, we know that usually what takes getting Monica in the room is a carrot and a stick of butter on the door frame. But yes, putting Monica in the room doesn't actually help you. Stan Dolan's affidavit actually messes with Monica's claim pretty heavily because he denies the actual thing she said happened. So that's a problem there. Your legal mind thinks those help Vic. I don't think Chuck Huber's affidavit helps Vic in the case. Not at all. I think Chuck Huber's affidavit shows that Funimation and those people were assholes, were petty, were basically a teen mean girl squad, run by a fat, balding sad sack of Sabbath. That's what Chuck Huber's affidavit shows. I think Huber's affidavit's a little limp-wristed, but you know, whatever. That's what it is. What I do think, obviously, the Slatosh affidavit is devastating. It's terrifying for you, and if you're not terrified of it, it's because you're stupid. That's all. And Vic's affidavit is, you know, largely unnecessary, but helpful for him anyway. Let's see. Lol, I will let the lawyers, the ones who've been right the entire time in 17-0 squawk, make the decisions versus listening to you, who has the accuracy of an epileptic monkey with a machine gun. Look, I wouldn't trust myself in a room with an epileptic monkey with a machine gun. I'm just saying, that's a weird sort of analogy to choose there, but okay. I'm still not entirely sure what I was particularly wrong about with an actual prediction. Like, I certainly didn't predict that Judge Chupp would act the way he did, but I also didn't make a prediction on the outcome. Said it could go either way for a very, very long time. So that's interesting. So are you alleging Stan Dolan's affidavit is fraudulent? Because he implies that right there. The one that completely puts to pasture Monica's assertions. You still don't know how a fraudulent referral works. Your breathless moron may be whispering sweet idiocies into your ear during spooning sessions, but he's just fleecing you for that bill. I'll eagerly await never being sued for it, just like you'll eagerly await never getting married, as something will always come up. Don't worry, Ron. I'm sure she's being honest with you about why you stay her personal fiance, just like she was honest with you about all those totally real things that she never ever told you about before you heard about them from me. So, you know. Nick, let me whisper the siren song of your failure. 17-0. Ron, you don't whisper a siren song. That's the opposite of how sirens work. You got wrecked by a one-lunged thug. I don't know if Ron understands that he's not fighting me. But, oh, here we go. I respond to him here. We'll just go with this. I didn't get wrecked, hello fellow kids, by anything. Maybe you forgot you weren't fighting me. If you were fighting me, you fucking lost embarrassingly because I wasn't in court, you pathetic wife-beating piece of shit. I was on social media, and a whole lot more people think you are a piece of shit than think Vic is. Good luck. You played yourself by threatening to murder children. You're a pile of garbage who should find a train and lay down in front of it in Minecraft. So, this is the interesting thing, right? This is before that video. You know the video, right? this is before that video came out. And this is before Ron got that video downvoted into absolute oblivion. It's after this. I'm gonna kill a judge's kid. But it's before the video in which hundreds of people came out to express their dissatisfaction with Ron Toye. So he does, right now he's riding high. And I had nothing to do with that. That's even funnier. Fannin says, hey, Nick, just got work at home, so I'm glad I can still earn money. Hey, congrats, buddy. Since I can't use it to buy TP or food anymore, have a little of it. Oh, thank you. My shift ends right as your show begins, so you help me relax. Be safe, y'all. Cheers. Hey, thanks, buddy. Be safe yourself. Stay healthy. You stay alive. Sorry. Lady Rackets and I, whenever we're like this is so goofy. I don't know if I should share it. I will. But whenever we're like in a big place, we really like the movie Last of the Mohicans with Daniel Day-Lewis. And there's that scene where he has to separate from the chick. And so whenever like we're getting separated in a big crowd, I'm like, you stay alive. I will find you. So I don't know. It's really stupid and cheesy, but it's my thing and you can't take it from me. Tucker says, hey, Nick, never been so glad to do private security for a stupid community college. It's apparently essential or whatever. Oh my God. Yeah. Dude, can you imagine how much toilet paper is in a community college? Just wait. Just wait. All that stuff, big like buckets of peanut butter and mustard or whatever are in the kitchen. Yeah. You are essential. People will raid those buildings come too long. Only one in the house working. Watch out for the Kung Flu. May the gods watch over you and your family. Hey, thank you, buddy. Back to you. I hope you get to continue your good fortune. All right. Back to it. Lol, obviously wrecked. 17-0. You ran from us and hid in the bushes the time you showed up in court. You talk big on the internet. Do I? But in person, you're as hard as warm ice cream, wink face. Watching you freak out and look panicked is hilarious. The games you played for a year are coming to the surface, Nick. What games have I played over the past year? Let's see. Total War. Dawn of War 2 a little bit. A lot of Risk of Rain. Sekiro, Dark Souls. What else? He's referencing when I went down for the hearing. Now, I'll paint a picture for you. And there were people there. This isn't a secret, but there are people there with me. So we had the hearing. I left the courthouse immediately because I don't know if you guys know this, but if you're in a jurisdiction, you can be served in that jurisdiction. And so I was at the courthouse. I left that courthouse right as the hearing ended with some people, and we went to a donut shop several blocks away from the courthouse. And while we were at the donut shop, you look across the street, and there is Jamie Markey, Monica Rial, Ron Toye, Jamie's husband, fiance, whatever that is. I think Kara Edwards and her weirdo, or some weirdo with her. Maybe not. I don't remember if anyone was with Kara Edwards. They're walking as a group. And this donut shop is all windows. And it's just this little hallway. And I had a plane to catch shortly after that hearing. I actually had to leave. Let's see. I had to leave. I didn't get to stay for lunch after the hearing because I had to get to the airport. So, when I saw them, I said, I don't have time for this. I can't afford a confrontation with one of these little tough guys, right? Because I don't know if you remember, but Jamie Markey's husband had talked about punching me in the face Ron has a history of abuse, so I went into the bathroom so that they wouldn't look in and see me in the donut shop, because I had somewhere to be and did not have time for some weirdo to come and start some public altercation with me and prevent me from getting on my plane. Not in my list of things to do. But also, I don't believe I talk about getting into fistfights in public with these people either. But there we go. So, talk big on the internet. You mean when I said over and over and over that no one, including me, should confront any of you or bother you in your daily lives? Which I believe that's consistent. I believe that's consistent. But you guys are free to disagree and make fun of me in the comments. I don't care. That's fine. But again, I don't think people should confront these people. I don't think anybody should bother them. I certainly would not want those people anywhere near me in public in any sort of uncontrolled environment, because one of them, which is this tall and has a history of beating people, is Ron Toye. He responds with violence. I don't need that in my life. I don't need to be arrested for getting into an altercation that I had nothing to do with. Fuck that. Not a big fan of that idea. So, hey, look, he's got a picture of me. Thank you. Thank you. That's me hanging out. He's like, running shoes ready to go. Well, yeah, they're the shoes I wear pretty much everywhere, Ron. Importantly, Ron didn't show up to this hearing at all. He had to self-isolate in a coffee house somewhere nearby for the hearing. I don't know why. He just wasn't even in the room. Again, maybe it's because he responds with violence. So, me avoiding you in Dallas is somehow contrary to that? Listen, Ron, the last thing I needed was a leprechaun with a tough guy complex and a history of violence doing something stupid to keep me from getting back home. So, there we go. Okay, here we go. This is great. I don't think Ron understands how this works. But we'll talk about it. So, bother us in our daily lives, like posting videos or information that you know is not accurate? Oh no, all of the videos I do is accurate. All of them. Every single one. Find an inaccuracy. I mean, I don't think he understands what accuracy is, but find an inaccuracy somewhere. I'll wait. I've never heard of an inaccuracy. With blatant disregard for its accuracy. Wait, what? That you know is not accurate with blatant disregard for its accuracy. That's weird. That's a weird double thing there. Scenic, you assume a lot. Nope. I don't assume anything. That's why when someone has a history of responding violently, I don't assume they're a better person. Not at all. That's way outside my purview. I am not that person anymore. Sure, Ron. Sure, you're not. Sure. I bet Monica's scared every time she's got to spend 2-3 weeks alone with you and no one will see her. But I am a person with resources. Listen, look at this. You tell me what Manlet here is trying to say. Look at this. Scenic, you assume a lot. I'm not that person anymore, referring to a leprechaun, angry leprechaun with a history of violence. But I am a person with resources. What does that mean, Ron? I'm not violent. Here's a threat that immediately follows me saying I'm not violent. Right? Come on now. What are you doing? What is this little... You're not Italian. You don't get to pull the mafia card. You have done some really shady things and it will all be brought to light. Oh, bring it. Bring it to light, pal. Try to figure that out. I would love to see what will be brought to light. It'll be great. It'll be great. Your attempt to ratio a video I was on for a podcast was not a smart move. This is Ron. I don't care if people say bad things about me, Toye. Look at that. Look at how ass mad Ron Toye is about that video. I told you guys. He is pissed about that video. He is pissed about that. Oh boy. He is seething. That apparently, which I didn't do, that's the tipping point right there. Ron doesn't like the idea that some of you and some other people out there think he's an abusive piece of shit. He really doesn't like it. And he can front all he wants about it, but he really, really doesn't like it. This is another perplexing one. Your attempts to ruin people who spoke out in this lawsuit wasn't smart. It would be weren't smart. Attempts is plural. Ron, take a breath. Attempts is plural, so it would be were, not wasn't, weren't. I have no idea who he's talking about. I legitimately have no idea who I have attempted to ruin. I don't think I've attempted to ruin anybody. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I think part of the attempt would be intent, but has someone been ruined? I must not have done a good job of it if I attempted to ruin someone. Perception check says he's desperately trying to find skeletons in your closet. He's such a hypocrite. He can dish it, but he can't take a proportionally mild backlash. Not at all. Not at all. He cannot. Listen, this man is so vulnerable to the idea that he's still an abusive asshole. It pains him. It hurts his being. And it's music to my ears. how much it bothers him. But it digs under his skin. And it's so apparent, and it just kills me. I love it. But no, I legit don't know who I've attempted to ruin. I want to know, because I want to try harder. I want to do better. Brian Dewick says, someone needs to turn Ron into a Mafia City level 1 thug meme. Ron, I have bad news for you. I have never sent you a link to a video or asked you to watch it. And Ron, these conversations show that you are that person, that you don't see it as goddamn pathetic. Look at your little mafia threat you made right now about having resources. Just pathetic. Also, I didn't cover that video, you fucking idiot. Again, this guy is delusional. I genuinely believe that Ron Toye is a danger to people around him. He is one bad tofu burger away from backhanding Monica into oblivion. It's going to take one thing, like his Irish Spring soap bar is going to snap in half in the shower, and he's going to get out and just, and that's going to be it. That'll be it. Cops will ask him what happened, and he'll just say, I don't recall. I don't recall. My soap was broken and I don't recall. That's it. I legitimately fear for people around him. Also, I fear heavily for the Yost twins. Someone sent me a thing the other day. You remember the Yost twins, right? They submitted some affidavits or whatever. Ron, I'm totally not a creep. Toye likes, hearts, and comments on every one of their Instagram posts. Apparently. I didn't look this up. The person was telling me about it. They went back through a year of Instagram posts, and he comments on all of them. Like, you're so beautiful, etc., etc., etc. Remember, Vic finding these women attractive and thinking maybe because of all the emails and stuff they sent him with holding signs that say "we love you" and all sorts of stuff, maybe thinking they were attracted to him. That apparently is the worst thing on earth. Ron commenting on every single Instagram post that they make isn't. Maybe that's his way of threatening them. I don't know. They used to live with him. They used to work for him. Doesn't seem appropriate, but not up to me. Not up to me. If I were them, I would stay far, far away from this violent little weasel. I know some of you guys have said that's an insult to weasels, but I don't mean a literal weasel. I mean a person weasel. Let's see. Here we go. Who did I attempt to ruin? Name one person. Again, this is a question. Ron answers those questions. Would you like me to provide you with a clip of your own words? We shall see. Oh my God, you're embarrassing. I am done playing games with you. I tried to be nice. Ooh. Ooh. Guys, watch out. Watch out. If I was a woman locked in a house with him, I'd be in danger. You bad YouTube man. Bad. No! No! Run! No! No, run! No! No! Run! Oh my God. Can you believe this guy? Woo. Ron, I don't have an IR receiver. I'm not vulnerable to remote attacks. Okay. Sorry. So I'm responding here to I tried to be nice. No, you didn't. He never tried to be nice. That's a lie. Smiley face. You're a delusional little stain. Go back and read our conversation. You open with insults in an attempt to leverage control via manipulation. Ron, you're an abuser. Always have been. Always will be. The bad thing is you think you're better. It's plainly transparent to anyone who would read it. Except you. Because you're stupid. You can keep saying that and it won't make it true. The fact I have years of receipts show your blatant disregard for the truthfulness of your assertions. Years of receipts about what? About what? Are his years, I don't know. Are his years of receipts about, I have receipts that I'm not beating women actively or something? I'm not sure if that's what he means. This guy really, like, people who know me They know I've done the work and I'm a better person. Okay, great. No one believes them because they could be afraid of you. So, what are you going to do, big guy? This is what I want to know, right? I'm through playing nice. Okay, what's up? What's plan B? What's your next move, Ron? What's your next move? We will be in touch. Oh, Ron harassed me. He harassed me. This is harassment. Targeted, violent harassment. Oh, yeah. Oh. Look at the amount of emojis coming out of this boy lately. Sure you will. Sure you will, right? Heart. Blaine20 says Ron commented pretty smiley face on one of the girls' pics. Oh. Gross. Ron is a disgusting man. It's amazing you think you're building up to the reveal like some sort of retarded comic book villain. This is killing me. Ron is maybe one of the most unintentionally funny people on the planet. I don't know what to do with him. We will be in touch. Okay. I'll wait. You show your amazingly refined manners with your word choices, Nick. What refined manners? What world does this guy live in? I don't need to have refined manners with you. I don't fuck with you. I don't care about you. What refined manners are you looking for, Ron? You think I am the villain, but you are terrified of the truth. Does that make truth the villain? I don't know. Chris Brown says, can I get this man's information? He seems like a perfect sidekick for Chris Brown, American superhero. No, Chris, I won't do that. I won't put more women in danger. Doesn't sound like a person with outstanding morals to me. I'm not. What is this? Where are these impositions of values coming from? Ron, let's see. I spend my nights having fun. And part of that fun is to go to as many people as possible on this cool thing called YouTube. As many people as I can possibly find on the average night, and make fat jokes about your veneer-laden girlfriend's horse mouth. That's it. That's my idea of a good night. It's great. And I can't think of much better. I laugh at a failing lawyer and his failing business because I'm a vindictive asshole. And I laugh at you, who is so unable to cope with the fact that you beat women with a remote control and you threaten to murder children because apparently threatening the men who are the parents of those children was just too scary for you. That's my idea of a good time. Do you think that I'm like trying to project some outstanding morality to the world? Do you think that's my goal, Ron? And I'm like, oh man, Ron might think I'm a mean person with questionable moral choices. No, Ron, here's the reality. Real talk from me to you. People are just people. And if you're looking for an object lesson in morality, you don't find it in another person. Find it in themes, find it in philosophical outlooks, find it in the Bible if you want to do that, find it in stories of goodness, not in the people behind the stories of goodness, because you will be disappointed. You'll always be disappointed if you look for morality in a person. You can look for morality in deeds, and you can model the good deeds as best you can, and you can avoid the bad deeds as best you can. But at the end of the day, behind every good deed is a broken ass shithead who did the right thing for a period of time and does the wrong thing a little bit later when no one's watching. Because that's how people are, right? That's just who we are. We're broken people. And that's okay. It's fine. It's fine that we're all broken, as long as we don't pretend that there's some moral hero out there. Guess what? Your pastor's masturbating between sermons. He just is. He just is. He fantasizes about slapping the deacon. He just does. It doesn't matter how good you think they are. They're people. They have bad base desires. It's literally all throughout the Bible. All throughout it. Which is many, I'm only bringing up because it's many people's depiction of like what a moral society is. Go look at the heroes of the Bible. Look at David. David's an asshole. He had a dude murdered because he wanted to bang his wife. That's a man after God's own heart. People are shitty. I'm shitty. I'm just honest. Oh, you can't do it. You can't do it. I'm not trying to hoodwink anybody into thinking I'm some moral paragon. No, just me. And you can like that and identify with that if you want. I just have the luxury, and it is very much a luxury, of not having to project moral perfection. I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I'm tired of people lying about who they are. Just be honest. Now, some people out there can't. They can't, because little shitheads like Ron fucking Toye will go and Karen their management, right? This guy said a mean thing about me. You should fire him. Oh, fuck off. Who cares? Who cares? But this little asshole and a whole bunch of people like him are the reason that we can't be honest with who we are. Well, thank God I can. Siren Jag says, Ron, quote, I attacked Nick with my +2 spike chain of entanglement that I crafted from RCA remotes. Lemoyne, you rolled a 1. Monica's face is buried in Shane's refrigerator again. Oh, gross. No. No. Anyway. I wish I would have had that rant chambered up for Ron, but I saved it for you guys because I like you more. You know what's super funny? How mad you are about people going online and speaking truthfully about your past. Holy shit, your self-awareness is somehow lower than your IQ. What at all makes you think I'm terrified of anything, much less the truth? Like, look at this guy. He is torqued off about that video. He is torqued off about that video. Smiley face. Oh, Ron. Error cannot compute. Resort to emoji. Run to that coping mechanism. I'd hate for you to hit Monica. I would. That's not fake. That's not fake. I legitimately would hate if he hit Monica. I don't wish bad on these people outside of the results of the lawsuit. That's it. But I don't wish bad on them. I may laugh when things go wrong, but I don't want that stuff to happen. Here we go. Look at this. So if you guys don't know, this is before that video got taken down. Look at this. You place your bets Who wrote this? Who wrote this comment? Donovan Allen. Please stop harassing Mr. Toye. All this drama is unnecessary. Yes, he struck his ex-wife on the thigh just once with a remote. Yes, he threatened the lives of the judge, his child, their dog, and his ex-wife. He doesn't deny any of that, but he's changed. His ex is today one of his biggest supporters. Maybe you should all be focusing on how you can help change to be better people. Uh-oh! Did Ron show up in the comments to defend his honor? Ron's his own boyfriend. No! Ron! No! Oh, God. Oh, no. A friend sent me this. Holy shit, how embarrassing that you went and typed this up. Oh my God. Oh. I didn't type that. Go search the person. I don't know who they are. Sure, Ron. Yeah. It's I have no idea. I have no idea who did that. Wait, next. What's next? I appreciate what they said though. Thanks for sharing. That wasn't me. Go find out who it was. I'm really happy they said exactly what I would have said, though. That was awesome. No, no, no. Oh. Oh. I need a minute. I need a minute. Oh. Okay. Okay. Look, I'm gonna address this this super chat out of order just because it's something I feel personally inclined to talk about, given my own personal beliefs and experiences. So I'm gonna do it. Stephen Welsh says, "Hey Nick, wife scheduled for a C-section tomorrow. First child for both of us. Can't sleep due to excitement. Thanks for the laughs. Wish us luck." Stephen Welsh, my man. I do not envy anyone having a child be born right now with how stupid everything is. It's already stressful. It's already exhilarating, and it's an emotional roller coaster. And to you, buddy, I say cheers. Cheers to you. I pray everything goes well and is smooth, and the doctor's hands are swift, sure, and skilled as they are. Remember that these guys do this every day, and everything will be great, man. And enjoy the hell out of that kid. Congrats, buddy. Malik Foxon says, I just searched for this guy. That account's got to be deleted because I can't even find it. X to doubt it wasn't deleted. Try again, Moron. Oh my. And then smiley face. Oh, come on, Ron. Did your coping mechanism betray what actually happened there? I think it did. Sorry. Ooh. Oh my word, the vapors. If you can't read, it says, when the man you defame is a more attractive woman than your perpetual fiance. That's what that says. So, oh, no, I didn't miss Siren Jag's chat. I read that one. God, where is his chin going? His chin is trying to quarantine itself from his face. Whew. So this is interesting. Ron is trying to meme now. Now, again, I believe I'm older than Ron. But Ron is definitely trying to hello fellow kids all of this stuff. So he doesn't know how to actually put words on the meme itself, but look, there's me. Hey buddy, how's it going? Hey, what's up, Vic? Nice weird face you got going there. Vic is memeable. He's like, let's do a better meme than Ron. Okay? Caption contest. Here's my submission. Oh my God, those pants are gayer than mine. How do I get them? That's my, look at that face. Oh, look at the zippers. I can't even count how many zippers there are in those pants. Right? That's my submission. You guys are free to run all over. I don't know what you're going to go with. But that's my choice. So Ron's submission is the face you make when you just want to post the photos of you playing golf together and can't because sad cat. Ron, I can't post pictures of Vic and I playing golf. Well, I can. That's the dumb thing. I can do it. I choose not to because assholes like you will again go Karen someone's manager over the fact, Vic's managers, by the way, and the people he contracts with, you have a history of doing that. Remember, you slimy piece of garbage. We'll go and contact people and be like, look at how mean this man is. He played golf with someone on a vacation or at a convention where they both happened to be. He played golf with them. And you would try and draw some sort of parallel between me calling your fiance a fat fucking pile of garbage and Vic, who hasn't said a word about it. That's you, buddy. And then, oh, look at this. Oh, no. He posted my own picture back to me. No, he did it. This one is evergreen. Lol. It's not, though. You know, the problem with this picture, Ron, is everybody's already seen it. The Texan 83 says, who wants to see my Richard Simmons impression? So I've got my response. More of a coppery brown, to be honest. It's not really green at all. I don't see any evergreen in there. But, you know. This is the world that these people live in. That this picture is devastating to me. Hey, Ron. Let me tell you something. That picture was posted to the internet and has been posted repeatedly to the internet since I was at 4,000 subscribers. Over and over and over. And now I have over 80,000 subscribers. Post it all you want. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't work. Because, Ron, people who know me know that I've changed and put in the work. No, no, of course I haven't changed or put in the work. It just was never a fucking big deal. Never was. Won't ever be. You can try and project your own racism onto it all you want. It's a joke between friends. It'll always be a joke between friends. Guess what? Person I dressed up as, still one of my best friends, Ron. And of all the things in our entire 25 years of friendship, this is one of the lowest friction points I can imagine. We have more disagreement. We have a more heated disagreement over Resident Evil than this. Good job, buddy. You got it. You nailed it. But never let a good opportunity go to waste. Interesting. For all that bullshit about people being able to change, and you resort to a photo old enough that you wouldn't even threaten to murder it. You're a dumpster of a human who lies, manipulates, abuses, and threatens people. Remember, you're the piece of shit who contacted me. I never reached out to any of you disgusting people. I never have asked to interact with you in any way. You're the weirdo making big boy threats online in some homoerotic fight me IRL pantomime. It's embarrassing. What's worse is you think it's clever. Oh my goodness. Oh. Clever enough to be 17 and 0, squawk. But that is easy when you tell the truth and have receipts. Ron, legitimately, this is amazing. Ron doesn't understand what legal process happened in his own case. Ron, the truth and receipts had zero to do with your 17-0 victory. Nothing. The truth and receipts haven't been considered or even heard by the court. Not yet. Haven't been tested. All this time, he has no idea how this process actually worked, how he won the case. He doesn't know. Weird, man. It's weird. But rational inference sounds cool. Did you cook that scheme up? I've got a response. I'm holding back, okay? I've got the response already baked into this conversation. It does equate to 0 and 17, though, so I will avoid that mindset like the plague and give your evaluation of me the same weight. 0 and 17, squawk, wink face. Okay. Rational inference is a direct quote from the prevailing case law, genius. Like, there's a reason that they keep bringing up rational inference both at the hearing and why they bring it up a lot in the brief. It's the case law. And no, I'm not running any legal strategy. Also, cute story about the truth and receipts. Too bad you never showed them. You better hope you don't end up having to answer after appeal while you refuse to provide evidence in discovery. That would be unfortunate. Funny, you're clearly not running legal strategy either. Why do you claim your cleverness had anything to do with it? Is it more comforting claiming achievements of others or hiding from the reality of your own violence? What did those real estate women think about a bunch of people on the internet pointing out that you're a woman-beating scumbag? I want to know. I want to know, right? Now, I assume nothing because they both have headshot haircuts. I assume you guys know what I mean with a headshot haircut, right? Like the comb down here, but like the hair spiked out in the back as if like a high caliber round just made its exit. You know what I mean? But I assume because of that. Also, I'm pretty sure they're his boss. So I think that they're relatively aware of what's going on, but it's gotta be funny, right? Oh, Ron's a good man. We know him. We'll just post this video with him about ethics. Wreck. Holy shit. Take it down. Take all our videos down. Oh my God. Jedi Nightwing says, hey Nick, been a while since I supercharged, but after watching you converse with this man, in my opinion, Ron is nothing more than someone desperately trying to make others seem more evil than him, simply to lessen his own evils. Oh, everybody else has to be the villain of Ron's story because listen. Oh, I threw the book. I don't even know where it is. Where is it? There. Hold on 1 second. I'll explain Ron. Chaircoon turned her back on the stream. No. Let me explain Ron. Ron thinks this, reading this, and the shitty books like it, is working on himself, okay? That's what Ron thinks, all right? Chapter 5. Know who and what pushes your buttons. I mean, if Ron doesn't know that I'm pushing his buttons, I don't know what to do with him. But this is just garbage. It's just garbage. Ron has not done any work here. Watch yourself like a hawk. Oh. Yeah, there you go. Keep a journal about your emotions. This isn't anything, okay? This is nothing. It's a bunch of truisms, platitudes, and pointless bullshit, all right? It's not how you get better from being bad. It's how someone who's already adjusted remembers the strategies that keep them already adjusted. But you can't take someone who will beat a woman for disagreement with them and say, watch yourself like a hawk. It doesn't help. Because if you're okay with beating women, when you're watching yourself beat a woman, you just grab the popcorn and eat it. Right? These strategies are not for broken people. They're for bored soccer moms. Well, those might be broken people too. But my point in this is that Ron is not trying to make other... I don't think he's trying to lessen his own evil. He thinks that because he read a book like that, that he's no longer evil. He thinks that he fixed it. That's a huge problem for him. Anyway, sorry. As a side rant. Look at this. Look at the soy infusion that I received. I actually lost testosterone when he posted this. Look at this. He even posted a bukkake one. That's disgusting. This is sexual assault. You still don't know how any of this works. Please turn in your license voluntarily. You are really bad at this. I will see if you can get you a color by numbers version to help. Have a great night. Sleep well. Oh, Ron. Oh, Ron. This doesn't bother me. I don't know how to... don't know how to... I don't know what to do. Guys, we've got a momentous moment on the stream, and I'm gonna... Hold on. We're gonna do two things here. This is important. Look at this. I have been trudging violently through this bottle of military special. And today its reign of terror and disgust has come to an end. Today, we finish this bottle of trash. Oh God. It needed to be done. And with that, along with that, let's take a moment and go to here. Oh, excuse me. We're up at $276,923. Thank you to Aaron Rogers, Malik Foxen. Thank you to I'm Nick Rekieta and I support Adblock. No! You son of beach. Thank you guys for your donations. I really do appreciate it. I should have said thank you to S. Jean Lemoyne. S. Jean Lemoyne, thank you for donating as well a day ago. Not a day ago, a day ago. Not a Vic, but a day ago. Thank you for doing that. I really appreciate it. Wait, can we use Italian slurs now since they're all dying from coronavirus? I don't know. Is that allowed? Check your DMs, please. Oh, just a moment. What DMs, buddy? Oh, Felipe. Here we go. Thank you, Felipe. I will let me share this real quick. This is kind of fun. Just a fun thing. Here we go. Felipe sent me a meme to share with you guys. Felipe's always been a nice supporter of the show. I always appreciate his support, of course. And also, guys, Felipe sent me this, which is way, way better than the swill I'm drinking tonight. So, of course, I will share this meme. I'm a person with resources. We will be in touch. Sure you will, Ron. Sure you will. So, oh my God. So here we go. Back to my response to Ron. Nice insult, Ron, but you're displaying a lack of understanding. If you lose on any appeal issue, you get to go right back into it. I know you and your half-lung boyfriend are worried about it. Not sure why you're pretending otherwise. This is the weird thing. Like, we're not worried about the appeals. Of course you are. If you're not... I don't care who you are. If you're not worried about an appeal, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. All you need, bad days for for two of the appeals judges. That's it. That's it. That's all it takes. Two appeals judges who disagree with the legal opinion of your lawyer. Two appeals judges who don't like your lawyer. Who knows what they've dealt with this week? If you are ever in a lawsuit and you're not worried about it, you're not worried about the results, then you aren't taking it seriously enough. Ever, 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 ever. It doesn't matter how right you think you are. one asshole in a black robe disagrees with you and you are getting fisted in prison for the next 10 years. That's how it goes. That's it. Of course, reasonable people are worried about it. Ron acting like he and Lemoyne aren't. Look, Lemoyne's a fucking idiot. But even an idiot knows. And even an idiot attorney knows. Look, if the appeals don't go our way, we're in some shit. We may ultimately win this, but we're in some shit and it's gonna be rough for a while. And you need to prepare for the possibility of loss. Lemoyne has had this discussion with Ron. Make no mistake. If Lemoyne has not had the what if we lose on appeal discussion with Ron, then he's guilty of malpractice. Even I don't think Lemoyne is that incompetent. And I think Lemoyne literally eats penises. So that my opinion of him is pretty damn low. Pretty damn low. I don't think he does any blowjobs because I don't think he can muster the breath for it. But other than that, my opinion of Lemoyne is in the gutter. And even I think that he's had this conversation with Ron. Look, we could lose on appeal. I don't think it's going to happen, but it is a possibility we always have to keep in mind because it's entirely possible. And if we lose on appeal, we're going to have to do a lot of work. We're going to have to go ahead and do this and this and this. It's going to cost a lot of money. And shit, it would suck, but I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, of course he's had that conversation. Brian, do it. Wait. Perception Check says, I've said this before. Based on my experience, people who constantly read junk pop psych self-help books are not doing it to get better. It's a weak placebo for real introspection and self-improvement. Oh, yeah. You nailed it. You nailed it, Perception Check. There's no, you rolled the D20 and you passed your Perception Check or whatever. Lame D&D joke, sorry. Oh, God damn it. That's military special talking. I apologize. I'll shut up now. You got it. You got it. Of course. There are people who put in the work. And it involves intense, ongoing, personal therapy with a therapist that you trust. People don't want to do that. It makes them vulnerable. It makes it's hard. It's hard. It's exposure. Some people do it, some people don't. I haven't done it in years, man. I had a therapist when I was much younger. I had some stuff to work through. If you think you don't have stuff to work through, you haven't been to a therapist. They will rip you open. Or maybe not a good one. I had some stuff to work through as a kid. I don't know. It's been a long time. I probably could use it. I'll just continue being an asshole for now. Perception Check, that was painful. Well, sorry, that's what you get here. That's what you get on Rekieta Law. Painful. All right. Back to, oh, look at this. Look at this. He sent me, oh, damn it. What's his name? This looks like that guy. I can't think of his name, and I like this guy. The Brazilian guy in Canada who reviews Game Boys and stuff. Doesn't that look like him? What's his name? He's from the Dick Show. Super hot girlfriend. What's that guy's name? Come on, guys, help me out. I'm waiting for you to catch up. Izzy Nobre. Yes, Izzy. This looks like an Izzy emoji. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that, Archangel of Life. Looks like Izzy Nobre. I love Izzy, by the way. Good dude. I should have him on the show sometime. 17-0, squat. So then I shared with him Hero Hayes' video. Ron Toye may have just destroyed a small business. Holy shit, did you ruin those innocent ladies? No. No. Ron, stop hurting women. Stop it. Michael LaValle says, if a single cause gets reversed, is Vic still on the hook for attorney's fees for the remaining causes that lost on TCPA? We'll see. It'll be up to the appeals court to review the fees independently. But let's say one cause gets reversed against Ron Toye. Well, then his fees against Jamie Markey probably stand. Probably. They may get changed by the appeals court. They probably won't, but it's possible. Okay? So sure, they could remain. They could. We won't know until the appeals court actually weighs in. Oh, I did miss Brian Dewig super chat. Thank you, Perception Check. You really are perceptive. Brian Dewig says, anyone know how to get a bottle of military special mailed to Nick as vital supplies? Hey, listen here, buddy. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Anyway, back to this. I love how absolutely wrong you are about everything. It's laughable you would think they would give any weight to the BS those trolls were pulling. We had a good laugh about it and keep an eye out. There will be a ton of content coming. No comments allowed. Listen! I didn't read that before. I actually didn't read that this little manlet is going to turn off no comments allowed on my content. This fucking pussy is trying to rehab his image through a couple of unwitting women without comments. Oh my God, why didn't I see that? Curse me for not reading to the end of his DM. No comments allowed? You're the biggest soy bitch I've ever seen in my life, and that includes your fat fucking fiance, you dumb pile of shit. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh my God. No. No. He admits to it. Right there. Oh. Look. Let me tell you how YouTube works. Let me tell you how YouTube works. Let's say you're you. Your name is Bill Malleus. And you're trying to rehab your image. All right? Just positing. So you go on a YouTube channel with 400 subscribers. And you have them tag Bill Malleus in the description, in the title, in the tags. You throw up Bill Malleus, you're like, this'll get good on the Google search results. Somebody with a channel, let's say they have 20,000 subscribers, makes a video shitting on you, and they tag Bill Malleus and put it in the title and put it in the description. That video will win the search results war 10 times out of 10. 10 times out of 10. There is nothing you can do. You can put all of the Ron Bitch Boy Soye videos out that you want through poor Karen and Karen the sequel, the real estate twins. You can do that all day. One video from a Hero Hey, a Yellow Flash, Tug, me, those are going to absolutely anally violate that other video in the SEO. You have no chance of rehabbing your content through them. You're going to get blasted out. You're going to get I don't even know what to say. You're like the bad end. No, the other videos are like the bad end of a wine bottle in a cheap hooker, buddy. You're gonna get hollowed out. There's nothing you can do about it because let me be clear, Ron Toye, you are a piece of garbage who beats women and threatens to murder children and dogs. You are the worst fucking person on the planet. And listen to me, Ron. Listen. I have met a man who raped his daughter. And you are worse because that guy admitted that he did it. You are the lowest pile of shit on the planet. And the earth would do well to wipe its fucking boot with you. Eric Stein. Eric Stein says, if you can get it to me, I will personally deliver it to him in my car before I go back truck driving, though I in Texas can be there in one day. No! Hey, don't you dare bring me that military special garbage. No. 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 As Cybertaz says, this simple little man is the little man is the literal embodiment of what your boy Zach and Ethan would call a purse puppy. How many of the women that lived with him were victims of predatory lenders? Poor Monica is the one that said, listen, guys, I'm not one to gloat, but let me just type this in. Real estate market coronavirus. Here we go. LA Times. We're just going for the headlines here, folks. Zillow stops buying homes, citing the coronavirus. Next. The coronavirus-driven U.S. housing market crash could be worse than in 2008. Opinion, how coronavirus is already threatening the housing market. Hey, Ron, remember that Audi you were going to buy? You better buy a butt plug, buddy. Because shit's about to get real in your house. You're prosecuting a case that costs hundreds of thousands of dollars, and your income is about to go drier than Monica when you pull out the remote, you fucking wife beater. You're done, buddy. You are done. The government and Corona Chan have just run an excavator straight over your entire livelihood, and you're about to get fucking reamed by it. And I can't laugh harder that your job and your entire livelihood is about to go down the shitter. Listen, Ron, I have a house to sell, and guess what? I'm happy to hang on to a property that does nothing but cost me money because your ass is getting hollowed out by the big dick of coronavirus. Fuck you. Fuck your stupid real estate practice. You're done, buddy. Your money is gone. And Monica's money, it's gone too, because every goddamn convention that she's been invited to has canceled harder than an analogy I could find funny. They're gone. Your income is done. Oh my God. You simp. You better have a big savings account, pal, because you are toast. Oh, I hope you enjoy it. Peace. Guess what? Karen and Karen the sequel, they'll fire your ass before anybody else. Oh. JCF Data says, was trying to figure out how to send Dalwhinnie 15 or 25. But if you prefer military special, we can look into sending. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. JCF, don't do me dirty like that. I don't deserve this. I'll always choose Dalwhinnie over military special. No. What did I do to you? Okay, next. Here we go. Let's just go ahead and call his shit out. Green text won't give any weight. Delete your video and almost every other video they've ever done because you are such a piece of shit for beating women and people absolutely hate you for it. Listen, guys, I am, as stated before, I'm an abject moral failure. You should never look at me as a person for your moral guidance. You can look at certain deeds I've done. You can look at various things. I will tell you what good people do, and then I will do the opposite. Like Paul, to go back to Bible-splaining the interwebs. I do the things I don't want to do, and I don't do the things I know I should. That's it. I'm not a moral paragon. You can look to some good things I've done. Ignore the bad shit. No, don't ignore it. Look at the bad shit I've done and say, I won't do that, and do better, right? That's how morality works. That being said, Ron beats women. I would never in my life lay hands on lady rackets. We have had, look, we will be married 16 years this year. Real talk. I have had nasty, enduring, drag out, long dog fights with lady rackets. We have said things that we regret. We have done things that we regret. We have been through the ringer, man. 16 years is a long time. Never, not once, has it entered my mind to fucking beat her. Ever. Never would I beat a woman. Ron, whatever you think of me, whatever, and I know it's low. That's my goal. That's my goal in life, is to make you think lowly of me. Because of this, whatever on earth you think of me, however low you think I am, know this: I would never consider doing what you did to always put you hanging under my ballsack, you fucking bitch. Get teabagged, you pile of trash. Whew. Let's get on to this. Oh my God. I hope you stocked up on Preparation H from the ass pounding you took in those comments. Imagine being you and your literal legacy is beating women and threatening to murder children. Holy shit. Your legacy could be, I stood up against an evil molester. And instead it's, I literally beat women like a fucking asshole. I hope it follows you to your fucking grave. Imagine unironically thinking hitting women is a good thing. That's you. You think it's okay or not that bad because you read a fucking loser self-help book. You are the worst person I have ever met, and I have met someone who raped his own daughter. At least he pled guilty for being awful. You pretend that you are somehow well adjusted. Ron Toye, buddy. Eat all the shit in the world. I don't care about you at all. I don't care what happens to you. I hope Corona Chan rapes your income harder than T-Greg's, buddy. And with that, the military special is gone. And with that, the military special is toast. Toast. Here we go. Nick, you seem obsessed with people. As you mentioned, you met someone who raped his own daughter. With people who have sex addictions. That's not a sex addiction, you fucking idiot. That is a whole level of broken that has nothing. Listen, someone who rapes their own daughter is not running around addicted to sex. You are stupid. That is a whole different level of broken. There are lots of people in the world who are addicted to sex, and approximately 0% of them rape their daughter. That's a different level of darkness that you don't get because you haven't done the work that you're talking about. That's completely different problems, Ron. All right? Let's just get that down. Are you hiding something? No. No, my literal life is on display every single night from 11 p.m. to about 2 a.m. Central Time. You can come see it, hang out. Not hiding anything. Why on earth would I hide what I can monetize? Answer that question, Ron. It's an important one for you to understand in all of this. Why would I hide? I don't have anything to hide. I mean, you think I do because you're stupid, but what on earth could I possibly have to show? You guys find stuff about me and then lie about it, making me look already worse than I am. And I still succeed in spite of your lies. What would I have to hide? Oh my God. I can't figure it out. You call me a racist? You say I stole money from a bank, which is pretty fucking funny, but I didn't. I wish I did. That would have been great. That would have helped me in the short term. I know I'm a trust fund baby, but I've never actually had lots of money at my disposal. I would have loved to do that. That would have been helpful for me at the time, when losing my job was a real fucking scary thing. I didn't have YouTube. I didn't have anything to fall back on. And I lost my job because of a false accusation. Fuck you all. Okay? Would have been great if I could just blow that off, but I can't. You guys lie about me about that stuff. What could the truth do to hurt me? Nothing. I'm a dad with 5 kids. I'm a licensed attorney. I've worked at 3 different banks. I've worked in brokerage firms. I've worked with all of the confidential information in the fucking world. I have confidential information responsibilities. I have never, ever even been accused of a crime of dishonesty. What truth? Bring it, buddy. Bring it. Bring all of the truth in the world. I don't care. I'm not afraid of anything. Sorry. Sorry, pal. Freighter J. Wait, Half-Ass Gaming says, I'm spending the 20 to send this out to you guys. I am in Mankato, Minnesota, and I could be at his city in 3 hours. Military special can be brought to our late and homoerotic hero with a smile. Half-Ass Gaming, if you show up at my house, you better fucking message me first, because I have all sorts of lake drowned guns. But if you show up at my house with military special, I'll invite you in. We'll have a Corona infused drink. It'll be great. Freighter J says, my name is Nick Rekieta, attorney at law, and I love military special whiskey. Please send me all the bottles you can find. I love to drink it while looking at Jamie Markey's feet pics. Hey, no! That is slanderous and disgusting. That is disgusting. How dare you? Freighter J, I will rip that piercing right out of your penis, you asshole. Oh my goodness. I don't know how much more I can drop, guys. Guys, literally, I'm an open book. You think someone can actually go out and rant intoxicated on a live stream if they're hiding something? What do you want to know? What do you want to know? I don't ask for super chats. But if you super chat me a question, I answer it, and I answer it fucking honestly. I am drunk as literal shit right now. You ask me a question, I'm probably going to tell you because I don't give a damn what the fallout of the answer is. I'm beyond that. I'm beyond it. So, what do you got? What do you got? Ask me any question you want. Like, Numafu says, what's your favorite flavor of ramen? Listen, Nissin Rayo Ramen, show you. Their tonkatsu ramen is shit. I don't recommend it. Their shoyu ramen, oh my God. I would eat the bukkake out of that ramen. Fuyu Twitch stream got me in trouble. Listen, but it was honest. It was honest. I'm willing to deal with it. I'm willing to deal with the honesty. I don't have anything to hide, guys. If everything collapsed tomorrow, listen, this is truth. If everything collapsed tomorrow, I've got a house, I've got a wife, I've got children, and I've got enough money to fucking eat. If I screw this up, that's on me. It's absolutely on my head. Absolutely. But I will be okay. Even if I wasn't financially okay, I would be okay. It's fine. This is something that people don't really realize. Just because the internet hates you doesn't mean you're ruined. And if you're out there and the internet hates you, talk to me. I'll help you. I will help you as best as I can. The internet hating you doesn't mean you're over. The internet does forget. And the internet isn't that important. Just matters where you are and where you're trying to be. Anyway, sorry for the rants. Sorry for the honesty. I hate doing honesty on these streams. But, guys, honesty is integrity. I'm an open book. Ask me what you want. I will answer you with honesty and integrity. The worst thing that I could say that I've done is nowhere near as bad as the worst lies told about me anyway. JCF Data says, sorry, Nick, Minnesota does not allow whiskey shipments, and Dalwhinnie 25 is out of stock everywhere I look. Yeah. There's no way you were going to spend $550 American on a bottle of whiskey, and if you did, I would fly back to Canada personally and kick your ass and drink it with you. Okay? In that order. I would beat the shit out of you for sending me a $550 bottle of whiskey. Then we would drink together, and I would enjoy the wonderful conversation that we would have with you and your wife after. I would give you an ice pack or whatever, but we would have fisticuffs and then make up like men do. Men have fisticuffs and resolve their differences and then make up over it. So. Anyway, back to this. back to this. Are you hiding something? You seem awfully triggered. Literally no, Ron. Never triggered. My legacy won't be defined by the chirping of internet trolls led by a drunk blackface wearing buffoon. Oh, you better hope not, bitch. Because if I have anything to say about it, your legacy is that of an abusive monster. It's not even a joke. That's reality. I wonder what someone would find if they got a peek at your computer. It would be interesting. Peek at my computer! What the fuck do you think you're gonna find, Ron? Here we go. I answered this question, so I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna stay back. Stay back! Are you retarded? Legitimately, are you retarded? I'm a criminal defense attorney, you dumb pile of trash. Why don't you take a wild guess with that superpowered brain you have and figure out how I met such an individual? Here's a hint, Ron, you fucking brainlet. It's literally public record. You can go find. Guys, if you search my clients, you can find this guy. He pled guilty. If you pay enough, I don't know who you gotta pay, you can find a fucking transcript of the damn hearing where I stood in court and asked the guy questions about raping his goddamn daughter. You can find it. That's how guilty pleas in felony criminal sexual conduct cases occur. The lawyer for the party pleading guilty has to stand there. I had to sit there and ask this guy about raping his daughter. It was one of the worst days in my entire life. Okay? Do you know what it's like? Do you know what it's like? No, of course you don't. You guys aren't attorneys. Sorry. It's not a slight. Do you know what it's like to take someone, talk to them, take their money, and then say, look, we're going to walk through the worst decision you've made in your entire life. Okay? In court, in front of a judge, in front of your daughter, in front of your ex-wife, who is the mother of that daughter, and record it. And we're going to walk through exactly what you did that night. We're going to talk about the color of the pajamas you were wearing. We're going to talk about the color of the pajamas you took off of her. We're going to talk about your decision. Stick your penis in your daughter's vagina. We're going to talk about what influenced that decision. We're going to talk about you taking responsibility for ruining a child. We're going to talk about you fathering her fucking kid. We're going to talk about the grandchild that you fathered in that act. We're going to talk about the shame that you felt. We're going to do that. And the entire world will know that you did this. And today, after this hearing, you'll be put in handcuffs, you'll be put in an orange jumpsuit, and you won't see anyone or anything you know for at a minimum of a decade. And you will probably get raped and die in prison for being a pedophile. You want to talk to me, Ron, about this? You want to talk about what it's like for people who really admit their mistakes? Who know that when they admit their mistakes, they're going to prison to be murdered? You want to talk about it, Ron? How you read a self-help book? Fuck you. You don't know a goddamn thing about admitting mistakes. Can you believe this shit? Can you believe it? This guy, in admitting what he did, acknowledged that he might be raped to death by a man in prison for his sins. And Ron's out here reading Emotional Intelligence 2.0, thinking he's fucking adjusted. Eat shit. You are the worst person on the planet. Because that guy gave himself a death sentence. What did you do, pussy? Can't believe these people. Fuck off. Fuck off. Ron out here thinking he's helping people. Ron, oh my God. As if he knows what a real conversation actually looks like with someone who's done something bad. Fuck off. Continuing, pardon me for the rant. They'd find a weird mix of video games, memes, and client files, you goddamn moron. I don't know what's on Ron's computer. I'm not in the business of projecting. But now I want to know. What will they find on your computer, Ron? How much cum will they find on your pictures of the Yost twins, you fucking degenerate? How much? How much, Ron? Ron sends me Captain Kirk triggered meme. Man, that's a lot of profanity and insults. Did I hit a nerve? Actually, the interesting thing is, look at this. Goddamn is the only profanity I used in the actual message. In the actual message. I sent goddamn. Insults, no, Ron. Diagnoses. I think you misunderstand what's happening in these discussions. We're almost at the end here. Your brain is so riddled with idiocy, I bet you think you thought up that joke on your own. He sent, sure, Jan. Do you guys remember? Maybe you don't. I don't know. I do. One of the first things I said to Ron was, sure, Jan. Completely dismissive. And I bet he doesn't even realize that that's where he got this joke. That he copied it from me. He's like Carlos Mencia, but worse. Boring. And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end. That's the end of it. That's it, guys. That's what I got for today. We've got a bunch of super chats and justice chats to go through. Again, you guys are the true superstars of this channel. You make what I do possible, but more important than that, you make what I do enjoyable and profitable. I can't imagine a better job than what I do. I really can't. I don't know what it looks like. I'm a disagreeable pile of garbage, right? I clearly don't work well with others. Being able to come and talk to you guys is my lifelong dream. And you guys made it happen. I didn't. Just an asshole on YouTube. You guys supporting me is what makes it work. And I can't thank you enough. I really can't. So, from the bottom of my heart in this Corona nightmare, thank you. Thank you. What you do for me and my family means more than you will ever know. So that being said, we're going to read super chats. We're going to read justice chats. We're going to end the stream at some point. And I'm going to take a piss. And then I'm going to go on Twitch and play Doom Eternal badly. Badly. So the one thing I will not ever do, ever, this is my pledge. I will never lie to you. I have no reason to lie to you. I will make mistakes. I'll screw up. I'll I'll call Jay Woolman a gamer word. I'll do all sorts of stupid shit. I'll never lie to you. Because it's not in who I am. You guys have questions about me, about my morals, about my values, you can ask. I'll answer all of them. I don't mind. I'll answer them by email when I get around. Like, I'm bad at answering emails, so maybe I shouldn't say that. I know my failings. Try and answer them via DM if I see them. I won't lie to you. I don't lie to Ron either. I don't lie to anybody. Guys, I grew out of lying years and years and years ago. That's what pisses these people off so much. They have to lie to keep themselves. They have fake names on Twitter. They have fake bullshit everywhere. They have to lie about what they think. Because if they say the wrong thing, someone might report it to their employer and they might get fired. I will always, always tell you the truth to the best of my ability. So, I'm an open book to you guys. You guys are my fam. I don't pretend to be a better man than I am. I just pretend to be the man that I am. So, this is getting weird and sappy and bullshitty. Let's do super chats and fuck off, right? Yeah! All right, back to the justice chats. Oh, damn it. I missed a $20 one from Felipe Move. It says, Nick, can these things Cuck Ron says be used against him in court? Stay tuned, buddy. Stay tuned. Insulting Ty. Can't wait for at least 17-1. We only need one. Look, one will ruin these people. One will ruin these people. New York Gamers Federation says, Ron does know that you publicize these conversations while emasculating him in the process, right? I don't know. I don't know what Ron knows. I think he has a warped perception of reality. I assume he does. He definitely should. I don't hide it in any way. So I assume he does, but I don't know that. Thanks for the laughs, Mo Ron. Never argue with a high-profile YouTuber. I'm still available when you are to talk about the state of affairs here, Nick. CD-ROM 1019. Yes, I need to talk to you about that. Maybe we should set up a show this week. That'd be great. Xander's Rand says, Nick, 2 months ago, back support broke and took weeks for them to ship replacement parts to me. It was always missing parts and took till today to get everything. Pretty much have a whole new chair now, but the whole time my back and leg was in pain. Man, that sucks. Hey guys, you want to know funny? Ty Beard has bought a gamer chair to support his literal ass. So great. Ty Beard is now fully an internet meme. He bought a gamer chair, got it the other day. He said it's the most comfortable thing on the planet. So I'm going to make fun of him next time we have him on the show. Bad Dragonite says, that pisses me off so much on so many levels. Real sexual assault is about control often and is a problem wholly separate from sex addiction. What Ron did is closer to what a rapist would do than a sex addict. Fucking moron. Yep. The Crimson Gamer says, so the talk about rape is a hit home for me. I was raped at the age of 6 years old in a public park bathroom. God fucking damn it. Man, I'm sorry that happened. Our society is way darker than we like to pretend. I turned 20 in less than 5 months and have spent about 2 years trying to get over it. Man, hats off to you. I don't know. I don't know how you would do that. That's not something that's in my background. It's not. And I hate that it's in so many people's. But kudos to you for acknowledging it and facing it. There's nothing else you can do. There really isn't. So. Okay. Gelth sent something? What you got? Mama Bear, that would help, but after dealing with NSW police today, I'm over stupid cops. I hate going through investigation for my sexual abuse by my uncle as a kid. It's way more prevalent than anybody wants to talk about. It's actually the unsung sin of all societies. It's not American. There's no country that it's uniquely restrained to. Sexual abuse is a real fucking thing. And these people who minimize it to, oh, he hugged me and I didn't consent. Get a cyanide pill shoved right up your ass. I don't fucking care anymore about these people. There are real people dealing with real sexual assault all over the world. From trusted people, from family members, and from strangers. And these fucking snowflakes, in the literal sense of the word snowflakes, were like, he looked at me. The male gaze, the toxic male gaze. Never mind. Fuck off. Fuck off. All right. Kiwi Goes Live says, can I file bankruptcy on my debt to Tom Nook in Animal Crossing? Yes, all debts. These tarantulas are real SOBs and I want to pull a DSP. Do it, buddy. Do it. Mario Carter 13 says, Friday, Drumpf Puppies, smile, crying face Monday, hashtag pay for Pupper Nancy. Angry Baneling says, what's the silhouette on your new channel banner? It's a camera and a joystick. If that's not clear, maybe I need to... Oh, wait, I think it's just a camera. Oh, excuse me. If that's not clear, maybe I need to talk to my channel guy and clarify that a little bit. Dex Terminax says, tonight's drinking game is a doozy. 1, for every 50 plus super chat, 2 drinks. 2, every time Nick says how embarrassing, 1 drink. 3, for every 17 and O mention, 2 drinks. And now back to Ron Cuxtable. Everybody would be dead if they listened to your advice. Oh my God, I hope they didn't. Brave Harvester says, I got let go from my internship today due to Corona Chan. Oh, sorry, buddy. Now I'm stuck in an apartment away from home. Hope I can work something out with my landlord. Thanks for the streams in this crazy time. Hey, good luck, buddy. I really hope everything works out for you. That guy says, vegans are F-A-Gz. Sky Hime says, thanks for sharing your imaginary trust fund with me, Nick. Eating good tonight and got myself a new sick ride. Hey, good luck, pal. Stars Girl Forever says, it's so great. Have your streams to entertain us during this crazy time. If I wanted your advice about an issue, what is the best way to communicate? My email, and it's not a great way, but it is the best way. Rekieta Law at Rekieta.org. No one important says, rip law Twitter, should have lawyered more than you did tweet. You smart people. Rip low T, may your YouTube channel be as vivacious as your law firm. Oh, that's rude. That's rude. Alistair's Knight says, I surprisingly got hired because of COVID-19, mainly because I'm an expendable schmuck that they can get rid of after 3 weeks. Good luck, pal. Hope it lasts longer. James B says, I bought Bear Claw, Canadian whiskey you did a bit ago. I didn't do Bear Face. I have Bear Face. It is unopened. That's a sealed bottle. Bear Face. Don't remember if you said it was good or not. Remind me. Also, I hope you stay safe. I don't know, buddy. That's whiskey review for the next month. Mystic, welcome to paralegal status. Thank you. Thank you. Changus Khan says, wait, so has Trump signed the bill that kills small businesses? I don't know. I think maybe he has. Droop Snoot says, sipping on lame, 10-pound 4 roses. Cheer from Italy. Look, 4 roses. You could be in worse spots. Hope, or 10 euro, not 10 pound. Hope everything's going well for you in Italy. Don't get killed and don't kill old people. Laughing Kuru says, sup, Nick? That Star Wars girl could help you out on going on EFAP. Mahler is also active on Twitter. Plus, I could link you to his Discord server. Hey, thanks. Malik Foxon says, check your email, boomer. Hope I see you on EFAP. No One Important says, remember, 17-0 versus being so unlikable you lose fans. Some Nobody says, Ron's neck and jaw look like autism to me. Some Nobody also says, I didn't choose the one lung life. The one lung life chose me. Malik Foxon says, Lemoyne voice, thug life. Roy Moggery says, Ron is that guy who got a mild sympathy chuckle at a party in high school with something he said, so he repeats it over and over again for the rest of his life. 17-0, am I right, guys? Some Nobody says, Ron gonna call in that hit? Get you some spaghetti. Mario Kart 13 says, neat bucks rejected for containing 0% Vic GoFundMe. Some Nobody retracted the message. Some Nobody also says, bet Ron doesn't like us calling Horsica fat horse bitch. Some Nobody also says, Horsica's a horse and Ron's hymen's thicker than hers. He also says, please sue Nick. Ron will pay to watch you lose. No One Important says, evil men sometimes do good things and good men sometimes do evil things. That's how you know there's a little bit of hope in the world. I agree. I agree. Stephen Welsh says, hey, Nick, wife scheduled for a C-section tomorrow. I read this one earlier, but first child for both of us. Can't sleep due to excitement. Thanks for the laughs. Wish us good luck, buddy. Smiles to Cat says, Ron's trying to disguise himself as some other baguette on the internet who knows exactly the details of his abuse. I'm dying. DCV Titan says, his chin retreated harder than the French. James B says, gotta reward that remote beating reenactment. Finn Frog says, posting pictures of playing golf is an orange man bad quote. Lol. Yeah. Catalyst Kilborn says, she touched my tra-la-la. DCV Titan says, did Drex used to have a fro like that? Yes! Drex used to have a 9-inch afro. Listen, this motherfucker, I used to go over to Drexel's house. I'm text him, hey buddy, we gonna get some lunch? Like, yeah, come on over. So I go over to his house. This motherfucker would pull out the heat pick. And if you're not black, you may not know what a heat pick is. It's hit or miss on that one. He would sit there. Picking out his damn afro for an hour, 2 hours, while I'm sitting there hungry as shit. Come on! Get done! Right in front of a fan, too, so those little curly black hairs would occasionally fly at you. Oh, that asshole, I will never, ever forgive him. Or forget him. Smiles the Cat says, Nick's changed and put in the work to do a better Afro Samurai cosplay next time. Oh, yeah. Bad Dragonite says, if Ron's his own boyfriend, does he dual wield remotes? You bet it. You bet he does. Malik Foxon says, I'm advocating for the burning of those books, Nick. Colin Archer says, the best thing about the quarantine is that I can catch your streams live and give you $1. You still owe me that ahageo face, Nikki. Love you. Look, I'm drunk. I hope that worked. I don't know how that looked because I'm hammered. Bad Dragonite says, as an Italian, I give you the D-word pass. Cyril Foxity says, shout out to all the Italian mayors who endorse flamethrowers. Blaine 20 says, half-lung flu. Half-lung flu. The DCV Titan says, no comments allowed. Just admit you lost. The Atomisk says Toye Man and the Masters of the Universal Remote. Wesley de Aguayo says, hey Nick, I'm planning to do a video on the first Minnesota Union volunteers. Thought of it because of you, since you are from Minnesota. Hey, good luck, buddy. Enjoy it. Anime Girl 2.0 says, damn, that 17 phrase gets more action from Ron than Monica gets from him, it seems. Look, that's to Monica's credit, probably. The Coke Master says, I bet even Corona Chan would find Ron sickening. Super Iron Bob says, let this be my final message. Nick killed me. Oh, sorry, buddy. R.I.P. R.I.P. Says Cybertest says, Nick, I meant he's a lender acting like a predator. Predatory lending. Yeah, I'm with it. Freighter Jez says, here's $2 more than Ron will make in April. RIP. Stars Girl Forever says, drunk Nick rants are the best Nick rants. Damn. Blaine 20 says, choose your own adventure, military special, or Monica's sex sweat. Blaine, no. I'm bringing a remote the next time I see you, and I will. That is disgusting. Ugh. Malik Foxon says, my mistake. That Donovan Allen account does in fact exist, but the playlists on the channel are mostly short anime clips and Vine videos. He basically re-uploads other people's content. Useless. No one important says, I agree. Laying hands on someone equals relationship ender. Let's see. Janelle Pop says, hey Nick, where do I get your P.O. Box info? It's in the description of every video, so I can send you 5 bottles of military special for survival beverages during Kung Flu lockdown. It's in the description of every video, except maybe you don't want to find it. It's horrible. Zetrock says, Nick says keep the change. Pause. Jerome, go get my change. Mario Carter 13 says, Monica in Full Metal Panic because in comes Gonzo. I don't know what that means. Solvis says 24-hour COVID stream win. Look, I'm not looking to do that. 24-hour stream. I set it 100,000 subscribers and I'll just cry for 24 hours over my play button or whatever. Dog Backwards says, did you wake up in the vault with no pants on the other night? Nope. Pants are always on. Cass Michael says, bring EVS on soon. Cyberfrog 2 is at 400K in 1 week. Love to. If EVS wants to come on, he's welcome to it. We'll talk about Cyberfrog. Look, there are a couple kinds of people in this world. There's some who want me to promote EVS's fight with Doug. I don't care about that. That's up to them. I like EVS. I like Doug. Not getting in the middle of that. There's some who don't want me to have either of them on. Look, I like them both. They're my friends. And I love how successful both of them have been in all of this. If EVS wants to come on, I would love to have him on. Always a great discussion. I'll message him. DCV Titan says, who has better booty, you or the missus? The missus, 100%. I got basically no booty. As Cybertest says, Q, single and doing Monica or pegged by Lady Rackets? Bullet. Farrah says, abortion wasn't an option for the daughter. I mean, it's an option. It's legal in Minnesota. We hold the capstone case on it. Planned Parenthood versus Casey is a capstone abortion rights case, more so than Roe versus Wade in its effect, not its notoriety. And she could have gotten one. I don't know why she didn't. Not up to me. Ardent Shield says, but by the way, I just want to point out, the baby was born, is perfectly normal, no birth defects. The only sad part is that baby will probably someday learn the truth about its parents. And I don't wish that on any child. It is a normal child with no visible or medical birth defects as far as I know. And it is one of the saddest stories I know. in my entire life. So, Ardent Shield says, instead of military special, how about some brown sugar bourbon? It's 103 proof instead of military special. How about some brown sugar bourbon that's 103 proof from a Washington State distillery? I'll try it, buddy. I'll try it. RW Bimby, 17-0 equals Ron pays $280K, but only gets $110K. Look, he hasn't gotten a single dollar yet. That's the funniest part in all this. They just think they're going to get money because a judge ordered it. That's only the first step in getting money. Collecting it's a lot harder. Gelth Walker says, only because I don't care. Some got some bad news today. Oh man, I'm sorry. Hope you hope everything turns out for you. Retro Fantasy Player says, wow, that story was gut-wrenching since I could never ever think of doing that to my daughter. And I can't imagine how you felt during that, but seriously, Ron, die in a hole with a lighter and gasoline. Ron's awful. Ron is awful because he believes himself righteous, and he also believes himself qualified to help others in real problems. Ron doesn't know what that is. I don't care what he says. BTL Video Production says, what is the worst thing you have ever done? Look, I know off the top of my head exactly what it is. I used to pick on this kid back in 8th grade. Pick on this kid. His name was Donnie. He's a little shithead, by the way. I don't like that kid. Never liked the kid. I used to pick on him. I was a bully. And I used to make fun of him a lot. And I said a joke. This is in 8th grade. I said a your mom joke, right? Because that was what was popular in 8th grade. And he looked at me stone-faced and he said, my mom is dead, you asshole. And I laughed at him. And it is the absolute worst thing I can imagine doing. And it's one of the very, very limited things in my life that I regret doing. So, there you go. There you go. I laughed at a tragic loss of someone else. And someone said, you were a kid. Yeah, mind yours. I was a kid. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact that I was a complete pile of shit in that moment. But I'll own it. I'll own it 100% of the time. Don't shy away from my past. Yeah. So there you go. That was me at the most monstrous thing. I mean, someone else might think something else I did was bad, but there's nothing else I would take back before that. Ever. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm an open book, guys. I'm an open book. You could never be as mean to me as I am about that moment for myself. Retro Fantasy Player says, a blue whale's vagina is so big. This is weird after that moment. A blue whale's vagina is so big and deep that 5 to 6 men can easily lay down in it. This means that he is the second biggest pussy next to people who think video games cause violence. You are awesome. Hey, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm seeing interesting stuff in the comments like that was fairly tame. Maybe he was lying. It doesn't matter. I didn't think he was lying at the time. I don't know if he was lying now. It doesn't matter. It was the most mean-spirited thing I could do to someone. And I did it without hesitation. So, I like to think I'm a better person than that now, but I don't know. I haven't been tested like that before. Or tested like that since, I should say. JCF Data says, if you want to come to Canada and have fisticuffs, I'll obtain a bottle of Pappy or Dalwhinnie 25 somehow for us to drink after. That'd be great, buddy. That'd be great. Maybe when Corona's over. Okay, sorry. Back to it. No one important says, what a effing child. I have even less respect for him. Angie says, my husband and I love watching your streams. Hey, I'm glad. We love when you show how much you love your wife and kids more than anything on the planet. Don't deserve them. And when you talk about real relationship stuff like arguments, stay safe, Rekieta family. Again, I'll never, don't have any reason to lie about this stuff. Relationships are hard. Marriages are harder. Bad Dragonite says, appreciate what you do, Nick. Streaming and lawyering. Hey, thanks, buddy. Angry Baneling says, it's not clear. It looks random. Fix it. Okay, will do. Blaine20 says, Godzilla movie plot. Lawyer ravaged by West Nile virus. Contracts coronavirus. Chaos ensues. Matt K says, Nick, you should try a game called Plague Inc. Evolved. $15 on Steam. I've seen it. We'll see. BTL Video Production says, also, am I able to promote a video via Super Chat? You can, but you're not allowed because of the thought bots that come in. You can't share links in Super Chat. I would let you. I don't have an easy way to do that. If I could just limit links to Super Chats, I would. But I had to disable links for non-moderators because of the thought bots. If you want to promote a video without a link, you certainly can. Or I don't mind if you send it to... If you send a Super Chat and send the link to a moderator in some way and they can share it, that doesn't bother me. I would let you do it. But the thought bots were sending all sorts of bad links for people to click on. Nexi says, meow. Blaine20 says, stimulus bill video maybe. Pelosi set aside money for foreigners and claimed it helps Americans. Also set aside money to enforce discrimination against white business owners, apparently. I'll have to look at it. Awful. Malik Foxon says, you should get Tillip to do a shirt with Lemon Man on it with the caption Thug Life. I'd pay to wear that one. I'll talk to him. Corey Goodman says, Drex isn't a token black man. He is the quintessential stud muffin of black men. Dude, Drexel is your worst nightmare, guys. No joke. No joke. He is the bane. He is the thing that he's like Darkwing Duck, man. He scares white guys because he's the thing. He's the thing that racist white women flock to. It's weird, but it is. Yes, man 2044 says, my sister was molested at 9. I don't think the guy got charged because my parents didn't want to put her through it again. That's a tough thing. It's a tough thing, and it does go unspoken because of that. Brian Dewig says, loved. Holy, your voice wavered when you said 5 bottles of military special. Please don't. Please don't. Nova Zero says, Nick, no! Quarantine yourself and self-isolate. We need to have you morally tested and have your character assessed. We need a full history of all the jokes you've told and see if you can go to gay jail. Also, hi. Oh, I'm definitely in gay jail if you get all my jokes. Fluffy Side Up says, Married Man's Guide to Live Stream when? Is that something people want to see? I don't know how to do it. Or I don't know that people want to see that, but maybe I should. I don't know. I can just give you my guide. An imperfect man talking about how I did it imperfectly. E. Malachi says, on my way to my essential job. Who needs sleep? Hey, buddy. Man, when do we get to hang out again? Probably when I come to where you are, but good luck. You keep the world running and you know it. You deserve all the accolades you can get. Blaine20 says, don't forget to hydrate. By the way, E. Malachi, send my best to you, of course, and your family. All of them, even the ones that may be pissing you off at the time. I love them all dearly. And you're at the end of the day, you are a good man. You know, I think that of you. If I've never told you that, I have now. So there you go. Let's see. Pro Hero All Might says, F in the chat for all the Half-Life fans who didn't make it to see the release of Alex today. Kill some Combine in their honor, gentlemen. And Ron, if you're watching this, hope you come down with a case of the Shanghai shivers. Oh no. And finally, Sigma Zero says, in my opinion, Comicsgate is completely paused, but you don't need anybody's permission to have on whoever you want. Anybody still trying to play Gestapo about this shit has Winnie the Pooh virus, low T, and a gaping sphincter. Look, I don't agree with everything anybody does. I don't agree with everything Comicsgate does, but Not everybody in Comic Skater is responsible for everything everybody else does either. And even when, not just because, but even when my friends make mistakes, and my friends do make mistakes just like I do, I don't ghost them over it, and I love them through it. And that's that. That's what we do. That's what friends do, right? Finally, Blaine20 says, don't forget to hydrate. And Fluffy Side Up says, it'd be fun to hear you, Ty, DT, Doug to Naples, and maybe Big Brains go over being married like a Chad dad kind of thing. Well, maybe that's the next Chad dad chat. All right, guys, let's get this outro going for you. For you, the outro is here. All right, guys. You guys are my jam, of course. We will be here tomorrow night with another show. Not sure what it'll be yet, but it's Corona Chan time. Come hang out, have fun. Thank you all for keeping me alive through all of this, and I hope you all are well in the nonsense. BTL Video Production says, remember Pelosi held back our stimulus checks. Political to end on. It is a weird choice. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I got to go piss like a Monica, like a race Monica. That's what it is. A racehorse, race Monica. I will see you over on Twitch. Have a good night. Peace. Peace.
The lady is fair, and she handles herself with the grace of one who has borne many children. As the wife of a lawman, she makes sure that he has the time and the place to provide for them there. So pour out an odd bag of bow, more of love for her. The spirits flow as the ones who get unemployed. So pour out a glass for the tea, post on Twitter as we hear Lost Planning tonight. From the white shores of Nan to the hills of Glenlivet, there's no one who explains the law better than Nick. So pour out a glass for the ones who have passed to make the law what we have now. Oh, the guests are all plentiful, from Dante to Drexel. They bring their perspective and spice to the mix. But the reason we're here and the one that we cheer is the one who is showcasing us his career. Get unemployed. So pour out a glass for the tea, post on Twitter as we hear Lost Planning tonight. From the white shores of Nan to the hills of Glenlivet, there's